There are three generals in all of human history who never lost a single battle: Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, and the one most people have never even heard of. A man who fought over 100 battles, defeated two of the greatest empires on earth simultaneously, and died in his bed, frustrated that he never got to die as a warrior. Khalid ibn al-Walid was born in 592 AD in Mecca, into the most powerful tribe in Arabia, the Quraysh. He was rich, feared, and brilliant, and for years he was Islam's greatest enemy. In 625 AD, at the Battle of Uhud, it was Khalid who nearly destroyed the early Muslim army. He spotted a gap in their formation, flanked them from behind, and turned near defeat into a massacre. The Prophet Muhammad himself was wounded that day, because of Khalid. He was that dangerous. But then something happened that nobody expected. In 629 AD, Khalid converted to Islam. Nobody fully knows what changed his mind. Some historians say it was witnessing the moral strength of the early Muslims. Some say it was a dream. Whatever it was, the moment Khalid switched sides, the entire balance of power in the ancient world shifted. The Prophet Muhammad gave him a title no other soldier ever received: Saif ul-Allah, the sword of God. And then he let him loose. What followed is almost too absurd to believe. In just a few years, Khalid fought and won battles across Arabia, Iraq, Syria, and Persia, often outnumbered, often in terrain he'd never seen before. At the Battle of Walaja in 633 AD, he used a double envelopment tactic, the same move Hannibal made famous at Cannae, against the Persian Empire. The Persians had no answer for it. Then he did something that had never been done in military history. He received orders mid-campaign to abandon Iraq and march his army across a waterless Syrian desert, a route generals said was impassable. Khalid did it in 18 days. His army arrived in Syria, caught the Byzantine forces completely off guard, and crushed them. The Battle of Yarmouk in 636 AD was the final blow. The Byzantine Empire sent their largest force, over 100,000 soldiers, to stop him. Khalid commanded roughly 25,000. He studied the terrain, split his forces, baited the Byzantines into overextending, then collapsed them from all sides. In 6 days, the Byzantine army was gone. Rome never recovered its eastern territories. Two empires, simultaneously, with a desert army. And here's where the story gets dark. At the height of his power, undefeated, feared across 3 continents, the Caliph Umar dismissed him, removed him from command, not for losing, not for betrayal, but because the soldiers had started to believe the victories came from Khalid, not from God. He had become too legendary, too big. Khalid obeyed without a word of protest. He stepped down, served as a regular soldier under the very commanders he used to lead. He died in 642 AD in his bed, surrounded by his weapons. His reported last words were a complaint that after 100 battles, he was dying like an old camel, not on a battlefield. Military academies still study his campaigns today. Napoleon studied him. Historians rank him above Caesar, above Hannibal. His name was Khalid ibn al-Walid. The general history forgot. The sword that was never broken, just put down.